So Kuhio, besides singing and playing, I know you also hula. You want to tell us a bit about it?
Back in the ancient days, women weren't allowed to dance the hula. Only the men were, and it was a serious deal. If you were a hula dancer when you were a kid, you were a hula dancer all your life, and you were not allowed to mess up in any way. Afterwards, the missionaries came, and they brought their dresses with them, and then they had the thing called the muumuus, and they were allowed to dance the hula. But a lot of impressions we get is the lady in the coconut bras and the grass skirts and all of that. You expect them to be at the airport, which they usually are. But hula is still a serious deal in Hawaii. We have a thing called the Merry Monarch. It's the biggest hula festival there. And we have people from all over the world, Japan, Cook Islands. They come along and they dance the hula. The hula has been pretty much widespread now. It's a big deal.
So it's an ancient dance?
It's an ancient dance.
And it's a religious dance?
Pretty much.
It's about gods and...
Yeah. The ancient dances are mainly about the gods and to honor the chiefs or anything that was high up there. Nowadays, it's just talking about hotels or cows or pigs or whatever you could think of. There's a hula about it. Traveling, you know.
So what about the hula you do?
I do... Well, I used to do the more serious ones, which are called the kahikos. But that became a bit much for me because I wasn't exactly wearing that much, so I had to stop. The hulas that I do now, or what I'm trying to do, is the hapa ones, the ones that are real touristy, like Little Grass Shack. Tourists love that. I don't know why. But yeah, it's real simple, real easy, sung to any kind of music. So.
Well, that's one of the things people love about Hawaii, the music, the hula. You know, it's part of the whole great thing about it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And the people. There's a beautiful Baha'i prayer that you sing in English and Hawaiian. And, you know, not everybody prays. I know Baha'is pray. We have different ways that we pray. I was wondering if you want to explain to everybody about the Baha'i concept of prayer and then a little bit about that prayer that you sing.
Prayer is basically food for the soul. It's kind of like if you go without food, you'll pretty much die out. So, you know, when you're feeling uplifted and happy, and after you get through prayer, it's just that food for the soul. The prayer, blessed is the spot, is just talking, in my opinion, just about the nature of things and how we should appreciate it, how blessed everything is. A lot of us take advantage of that. We don't really think about that. And so, blessed is the spot is a primal example of how we can appreciate the world and everything else. Blessed is the spot and the house and the place and the city and the heart and the mountains and the refuge and the cave and the valley and the land and the sea and the island